Okay, today is April 24th. And why am I so sure of that? It's my anniversary. And I don't have any time to slow down and take videos today. Doing a delivery to Petaluma. I have to make sure to get home in time to hang out with my lovely wife, Cara of Cara's Stripes Agave. But then I was cruising along down this road and I'm thinking, I'm getting deja vu. I think I'm getting close to Jeff Renfro's house. Jeff Renfro, I think it's Renfro. Customer of mine who I delivered a bunch of things to years ago. And yeah, this is certainly his house. I'm not sure if he's home. I'm gonna knock on the door. But look how cool this place is. I love the colors. Look at the colors. You've got this beautiful blue, different blues here with the blue palm. It's too bad the sun is not on this right now. Everything's shaded. This is north facing. But look at the blue coloration next to the trim of the house. Isn't that pretty? See that? Look how pretty that is. We've got Tom Thumb acacia hanging over the wall here. And that's a really nice combination with the silver foliage of the Chamaerops cerifera from Morocco with his bigger buddy, the Brahia armata from Mexico. And we've got a sago palm hanging over here. It's so fun. What's so fun about being in this business is you get to kind of cruise around and see all of your flamingos that you sold. Actually, we don't sell flamingos, but those flamingos look great. And I did not sell that cactus either, but it sure looks like it's doing well. It's establishing nicely. Look at the little surprises. A little agave perii sticking out, some aeoniums, and there you go. More flamingo. Oh, there's even more flamingos. Look at all the flamingos. A really good tropical garden will have at least 30 flamingos in it, because flamingos travel in packs. If you ever watch Discovery Channel, you'll see that the flamingos do travel in packs. And here is a really beautiful palm Jeff brought for me. Bought, not brought. Drop the R, please. Sorry about my speech pronunciation sometimes. But that is a beautiful palm from China. It's a dwarf windmill palm. It gets this small, very, very small, very, very compact, which is basically saying the same thing, foliage, and the head is small. Everything's small about the plant, but this is such terrible lighting to do this. But anyway, it makes a very nice, neat appearance on the plant. It's especially really useful in modern gardens where you have really stiff, straight lines. This rigidity works really well that way. And we've got a double Tasmanian tree fern back there in the back. Dixonia Antarctica, and we've got a nice yucca in here. Look at that, and that is a form of rostrata. Anyway, some bootia down here, and Dacelarium wheeleri, another beautiful bluish plant, and if I'm lucky, Jeff will be home. Let's go see. Here's another farm. Here's my more favorite farm I literally remember every one of these plants coming out of my nursery. Here's a yucca rostrata. Look how pretty that is. Wait, am I zoomed in right now? Oh gosh, I've totally zoomed in. What a terrible cameraman I am. Okay, and then we have agave, Jimena flora. What's neat about Jimena flora is it stays really dark green in contrast to your yucca rostrata. And so a lot of the agaves and yuccas are silver and gray, which is great, but this one's really green, which is really pretty. And the fun thing about it are the little hairs that it gets in there. Can you see that? It's extremely bright. You can't see the camera. Hopefully I'm doing a decent job. Here's another yucca rostrata in the shade. Kind of see what that looks like. This is really fun if after a couple shots of tequila and the wind blows and the sun's shining out and you can't focus on it, it shimmers in the wind. It's hypnotic. Here, let's do that again. Now take a couple shots of tequila and play this back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's how it works. Rooster on the mailbox. Look at all the fun things. This is a good example of all the fun things you can have in your garden. Oh, I forgot to mention really creepy things like a hand. I actually found a hand on the side of the road in this little natural area down near my house. They never did figure out whose hand it was or how it ended up off in the bushes on the side of the road. And a lot of people don't know that story in Lafayette, but I know it. It was like 30 years ago, or after I was out of college. Must have been like some kind of mafia thing. Look, there's another. You're not supposed to touch people during COVID. Oh, it feels so good to touch someone's hand, shake their hand. Hi, sir. I think this hand's safe. Oh, it moved. Did you see that? I think that's a live hand. I think there's somebody in there. I'm not messing with that. I'm gonna go look at something else. This is a great garden to show. Look at, these are the floats that float from God knows where. They could be all the way across the ocean, and they wash up on the beaches and people collect them. Every one of them has its own patina, its own coloration, and they're really fun to collect. And they look great in here with the red cordyline. Look at the red cordyline lighting up with the light finally hitting it. Here's Jeff's pet dog, and you see if you want to play with the dog, the ball is ready to go. And we have a little sneaker back here. We have some fun little Dr. Zeusy cordylines just punctuating the sky. I think I remember when he bought these, I gave him a good deal because these are like, they were like so tall and funky looking, and he loved them. But I was like, they're a little tall. Anyway, black aeonium, look how pretty that is. And what else do we have here? Your ponytail palm, Fucarnia. And this is actually a regular non-serifera Chamaerops humilis, but it has really beautiful silver coloration, even though it's not the the blue Mediterranean. The blue Mediterranean is that one right there. See that? Okay. And we've got some color on the porch here. I wonder if I have Jeff's number. He came in recently. It says he has another property. He wants to plant more stuff. There's a really fun pot. That's one of the more fun pots I think I've ever seen. Oh, that looks like a good day. Wow. Finally made contact with a mermaid. It's everyone's fantasy. That guy got lucky. He's a happy camper. Here is your golden barrel cactus. Not quite a barrel yet. Oh, this is what I want. That's awesome. That is so cool. That's like the coolest thing I have ever seen. Other than maybe a Chilean wine palm in habitat. Wow. Yeah, I want one of those. And we're not going to look in his house. He's got all kinds of cool stuff in there. That's invasion of privacy. This is bizarre. Yeah, that's pretty bizarre. I keep saying I'm going to start working out, start looking like that. And but when I finally look like that, I'm not going to be cutting off people's heads like this guy did. I don't know what's going on there. And I'm gonna get a leaf for this guy or something. I gotta get some duct tape and put a leaf. That's pretty grotesque. Let's ring the doorbell, see if anyone's home. I don't think anyone is, but he's got ducks right there. All kinds of cute little bird houses, and a Tutankhamun, and cool box. A couple jackets if you get cold, but if you get thirsty, there's water out here. So you pretty much could live out here, even if Jeff's not home. And to keep the dog in, this dog, you can put this screen out. I'm not sure what this is, but that's kind of fun. Anyway, but the great thing is he has these 100-year-old canary palms out front, which gives this amazing ambiance to the front yard. if Jeff were home, we would tour the backyard, but he's not home. So hopefully he comes back. He's supposed to come back to my nursery. He was there on short time and wanted to pick out a bunch of stuff for another property he apparently owns. So we'll see if that happens. Okay, this one I know is not real because there's no body connected. I could see the hand stops here, so there's nobody there that can freak me out. Oh, look at it, a bird bath. It's a seahorse bird bath. Jeff's got cool stuff. And there's a pink cactus, and there's more skulls. There's a whole skull collection. Those are all the heads that he must have cut off and then painted. Maybe, I got it figured out. I think I figured this out. I think, look at all the skulls. There's a whole bunch of skulls down there. And there's this skull up here. He doesn't put it out in public. Doesn't want people to know that maybe he is the guy that's cutting people's heads off and painting them. This is a really big person here. And painting them these beautiful colors as a collection. That is so twisted. That is twisted. Look, there they are. See, they're up here because he doesn't want people. I'm gonna pull a lead for Jeff. Pull a lead. He doesn't want the lead here. Look at that. He's got a whole skull collection. And look, here's kind of a fun thing to do with your petioles of your palm trees. You can make a little retaining wall out of them. But I'm most disturbed about the pink cactus that is an obvious cover-up for Jeff's fetish with cutting people's heads off and getting their skulls and drawing stuff on them. I'm gonna have to report this to the police. Yeah, that's what I have to do here. You know, the more you look, the more you see, and the more the mystery reveals itself. Not only is this another skull, but this is probably the biggest skull I have ever seen. So I'm not sure where he got that, but somebody must know. Probably the biggest person in the world. If they're missing, this is where they are. This is where they ended up. Jeff got him. I gotta turn this guy in.